Dinosaurs. Profiles from a Lost World. The illustrations made by Riccardo Repesini. Tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know. But look at the real detail some of these two are. And look at that fuzz on the Parasaurolophus. Now let's look at this. A Nasutoceratops. I just want to say I still do and always will love dinosaurs because they're my favorite things in the world. Especially since I got the anime Dinosaur King as well. Oh, I got both season 1 and season 2. Look, and here's one. Eoraptor. And Coelophysis. Actually, I want to actually take a good look. Look at. And here's the famous fossil, the Coelophysis, with the remains of a bee, of another Coelophysis within its belly. Okay, this one, Megapnosaurus. One thing I want to say, he's not a Triassic guy. Megapnosaurus, or some people call it the Syntarsus. Yeah, back then it was called Syntarsus until they realized that that's a genus for a species of insect. So they renamed it as Megapnosaurus, but Megapnosaurus is an early Triassic animal. This is Herrerasaurus. I still really love this scaly detail they do with it. Saurophaganax. Oh, well, he almost looks like just a Postosuchus. Dreadnoughtus. This is Pachyrhinosaurus, a type of ornithopod type dinosaur. Eocusaur. Another ornithopod base. This is Plesiosaurus. I always wondered how come they never found any late Triassic prosauropods for Arizona. I mean, the only one they actually did find was Pterosaurus, but Pterosaurus lives in the early Jurassic. Yutyrannus. But still, I really love that fuzz. Ardonyx. This is Dilophosaurus. I loved what they did with the crest. They actually made the crest look really good, and plus the coloring of the fuzz was there. Actually, they made the eye. And here's a fossil of Dilo. And here's everybody's frozen boy, Cryolophosaurus. Now, a lot of people back then actually interpreted that both Dilophosaurus and Cryolophosaurus are the same, are relatives. Well, except they're not. The point is the fact that Dilophosaurus belongs to the same family as Coelophysis, while Cryolophosaurus here belongs to a special group of carnivores called the Tetanorans, which are theropod dinosaurs with stiffened tail bones, unlike the elegant, loose bones of Coelophysis-based dinosaurs. So that means, he's more akin to those, Allosaurus, Tyrannosaurus. But still, I still gotta give credit to the skeleton, though. I mean, they really... I mean, especially when he's also seen in Dinosaur King Season 2. Scutellosaurus, the first of the armored dinosaurs. Saltreophonator, This guy was actually dubbed Sultriosaurus very, very early, year, many years ago. But now he's renamed to Sultriophanator, and he's a ceratosaur, just like Ceratosaurus. Monolophosaurus. So here is Ceratosaurus. Like, I have actually seen When Dinosaurs Roam America, where the author, like, where the narrator is actually stating that Ceratosaurus is the last of his kind, even though he's part of a specialized group of dinosaurs that would later be a Belosaurus. And this one guy was actually talking about it. But I was like, dude, the reason why he actually said Ceratosaurus is the last of his kind, that means he's the last of the ceratosaur, of the specialized ceratosaurs in North America, and we'll never get to see any more like in the Cretaceous. Here's Allosaurus, like Big Al. Here's a skeleton of the guy, and this is Torvosaurus. Here's Dryosaurus. Almost look like a sparrow. Still, love that feathers. Here's everybody's known Jurassic Park fan favorite, Brachio. Here's Camptosaurus. Supersaurus. Mimora pelta. And look at this. Woo! Tyrannosauroids. Proceratosaurus. Yep, that's right. He's a tyrannosaur. Guanlon Wukai. I've actually saw a documentary about this one. And also T-Rex is a evolutionary journey documentary. D-Long. Chinsasaurus, or otherwise nicknamed Pinocchio Rex for that long snout. Albertosaurus. Tarbosaurus. I love the scars that it gave it. That reminiscent of all the Tyrannosaur fossils. Here's the skeleton of Tarbo. My absolute favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex. But the last many years, like a few years in 2022, they actually put an article about like the two new species of Tyrannosaurs, like Regina and Imperator. And since that there was no evidence, Rex is still bound thinking Regina should actually be an actual species, as well as Imperator, because all the female Tyrannosaurs keep being called Tyrannosaurus Rex, which that's technically not supposed to happen because it's a female. I mean, there are also there's also like females that should have been given their own species. Maybe all females should be Regina. I don't know. Go into the comments for that. But still, all Tyrannosaurs. I really love the skeleton skulls, especially those teeth. Oh no, he's missing a tooth. Herbivorous species. Here's everybody I like to tackle. The Psittacosaurus, the parrot guy. Iguanodon. The earliest the first ever dinosaur known. Aladar. Gallimimus. Still, I really like that fuzz. And here's some skeleton. Struthiomimus. Dude, it's like what they were talking about, like the Hell Creek Formation, where mostly people always interpret like Ornithomimus and Struthiomimus live in the Hell Creek, but I think for me, I would be saying yes, because you always need a fast, speedy dinosaur. And here's the skeleton. Triceratops. I really love what they do with that. This was that funny. Here it is, the Parasaurolophus. I still love that fuzz. That looks really cool. Okay, Parasaurolophus is actually the first dinosaur that we actually have concrete evidence of actual sound in, because they actually copied a resonating chamber from a Parasaurolophus walkeri, and they blow air through it to make a noise. I mean, and look, this is the famous and also YouTuber known as Dead Sound, David, who actually made a video called A More Ancient Spring, had a Parasaurolophus that looked just like this fossil, where it has like this destroyed back, which was the result of some kind of tree falling on it, and also some broken ribs, and that's this animal just thrived and lived. Lambeosaurus lambi. Still, nobody knows what the sound of this guy is. Also, it's Stegosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus wyomingensis. Okay, like the most people, there was actually an actual article that I actually agree on with that involved Pachycephalosaurus, Stygimoloch, and Dracorex. Where Dracorex is the baby Pachys, Stygimoloch because where each of the species, once they were discovered, they were only known from size specimens by size. Like the Dracorex is only known by baby specimens. Stygimoloch is actually known from juvenile specimens, and Pachy is only known from adult specimens. So they're actually saying that Dracorex, Stygimoloch, and Pachycephalosaurus are actually the same creature as a growth stage. So I love that skeleton. The Oviraptors. Here's like everybody's egg thief. Actually, and the eggs of the Oviraptor, especially that fossil where the Oviraptor skeleton was over atop a clutch of eggs, thinking it was a thief, but it was just a parent. This is Sidipati. And here's Giganotoraptor. Or some people just call it Gigantoraptor. Almost looks like Agastornis. I'm just saying, almost looks like Agastornis. The Dromasaur. Here's one Dromaeosaur that everybody knows. Archaeopteryx. The very first dinosaur with actual color in its feathers. Because over the years we always interpreted what color were dinosaurs. Archaeopteryx is the only dinosaur to actually have concrete color. Here's Chalong. Yutyraptor. So they all made him look like a hawk. This guy almost looks like a falcon. This is Deinonychus. Microraptor. There's actual evidence of dinosaurs with 4 wings, like Tyrannosaurus and stuff like that. Here's Velociraptor. Look how beautiful they made this one. Oh my goodness, look at that purple highlight. Actually rocking that purple highlight of the eyes and the throat, and even sometimes on some of the almost on the areas of the mouth. It looks so beautiful. Velociraptor, if everybody knows, Velociraptor is actually known from like a very famous fossil where there was a Velociraptor and a Protoceratops that were locked in combat. And this fossil was actually the first ever fossil to actually be well preserved, show no signs of erosion from like sand and even gnawing from scavengers. That means like an area of Cretaceous Pompeii. Look at this Dromaeosaurus. Really wish they added Dakotaraptor, but still, look at the purple and the color. Look at this Bambaraptor. And look at this. Hey, it made him almost look like an eagle. I said almost. Styrachosaurus. The actual quote unquote. So this was actually back when all those specimens that were labeled as Pteranodon were actually separated into 3 different species. Styrachosaurus is one of them. The other is Latenophanatrix and Pachyrhinosaurus. And since then, over the years, many people, especially myself, is actually believe that mostly for the fact that Pteranodon is no longer a valid genus. This is due to the fact that it's only known from a tooth. A tooth! And also there's an Arctic species, which me and some dinosaur lovers on the site DeviantArt actually call it Sicunicus atrox. Especially for the fact that it's only known from a fossilized tooth, but it was 50% larger than other Troodontic dinosaurs. And here's Austroraptor. Don't let the name fool you. This guy is a South American species. Sauronodolestes. Still, I love the way they are. This is Hall's Scaraptor. Very beautiful. Pyraptor. This is known from France. Reptilians from the southern hemisphere. Carcharodontosaurus. Or another shark-tooth lizard. Spinosaurus. One fact, it will not win against a Tyrannosaurus. I'm just stating the fact. And let's look, they actually reintroduced that spine of his to actually make it more aquatic. Or mostly a quadruped. Caprosuchus saharicus. Or also known as boar croc. Machikosaurus. Majungasaurus. Carnotaurus. Ace. The Pterosaurs. This is Cavaramus. Dorinatus. This is Rhamphorhynchus. And here's the famous fossil of the Rhamphorhynchus. Pterodactylus. Pterodastro. Still, look at. It actually made it really look good looking. I mean, seriously, look at that. Tupendactylus. Look at the size of that crest. Sangaripterus. Xenuanopterus. And the giant Quetzalcoatlus. And he is not from the Hell Creek Formation. But still, seriously, one thing I actually wanted to and now it's time for, after the look right now, for the review. Actually, the book is amazing. Very detailed designs of the creatures like Tyrannosaurus here. Look at the scales. And I can actually see a bit of fuzz on him. I actually could see fuzz on him. They actually made so many of these animals look really, really good. In this book, I'll give this book a rating a 10 out of 10 because it's well detailed, well put together. Actually, shows what these animals look like. But one thing I want to actually say for like the the guy who made this book. But if you ever revamp this book, add a section with marine reptiles. Say like Nothosaurus, Ophthalmosaurus, the Plesiosaurus, Elasmosaurus, or like Pliosaurus or slash Predator X, the Elasmosaurus, Tylosaurus, Mosasaurus, and maybe add a section with some Cretaceous-based mammals. Uh, but I'm still gonna give this book a 10 out of 10. I mean, if you actually enjoyed this look through and the review, drop a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you all next time. And always stay dino.